So the biggest topic in the triple biology then is looking at the kidney. Okay, the kidney is packed with a million structures called a nephron. Okay, these nephrons start at the cortex of the kidney and loop back into the medulla and the cortex. Okay, so often you'll get asked, the cortex is the bit kind of like outside the kidney, and then the medulla is the little like shapes. Okay, you'll often get asked to talk about them, and then this is the pelvis. Okay, connects to the urethra. Then you've got your renal artery and your renal vein. Okay, which are kind of the wrong way around from the heart. So the renal artery goes in, the renal vein goes out, which is a little bit different. Okay, the nephron then spans all the way across, but sometimes you are asked to label cortex, medulla, pelvis, so don't get that. Okay, big functions of the kidney: they regulate water content and they excrete and move toxic waste products by metabolism. Okay, you have two kidneys. Okay, each one is connected to the aorta, which is the big artery going around your body. The aorta branches off into your renal arteries. Okay, the kidney regulates and controls water and salt content and removes urea. Okay, any excess water, salts and urea, it forms liquid urine, transports along your kidneys down your urethra, hold it in your bladder until your urethra gets rid of it. Urethra. Purified blood then goes back through, so any blood that's clean goes back out the renal vein and through the vena cava. Okay, this then is what your nephrons look like, which is where all the filtering goes on. Okay, you've got here in the middle, right at the start, I don't know why it keeps zooming back out, right at the start then, I know it's not a great picture, you've got your capillary knot and your Bowman's capsule by here. Okay, capillary knot is just a knot of capillaries, and then you've got your Bowman's capsule. Okay, your Bowman's capsule is your nephron, kind of twisting around. It's got a really big, large blood supply, which you can see in red here, loads and loads of capillaries. You can just see the capillary network there. You've got your, which isn't on here, but you might need it. You've got your descending tubule, ascending tubule, and then you've got your collecting ducts. Okay, you get away with just saying tubule, but descending, ascending tubule, and your connecting duct. Okay, you can see it crosses the cortex and the medulla. You've got millions of these in your body. Okay, so there's about 5 or 6 things that you need to think about. Okay, so Bowman's capsule looks like that. And you've got your capillary knot. Your capillary knot is just your blood supply from all around your body. Okay, anything, it enters your blood enters at really high pressure. So anything coming from your blood enters at really high pressure. Anything that's small enough to fit through will go into your Bowman's capsule. Okay, so stuff like water, salts, glucose, all go into your Bowman's capsule. Okay, depending on how much you need, it'll go back into your blood, or it'll end up as a waste product in your collecting duct. Okay, which is what has kind of been explained along there. You need to know then how we control the amount of water in your blood. So high concentration in your plasma, that means there's too little water. So ADH is increased, more water is reabsorbed, your urine is really concentrated. Okay, you also have quite a low volume of urine. Other way around then, so you've drank too much water, low concentration in your body, so you decrease your ADH release, less water is reabsorbed, so your urine is more dilute and often in a higher volume. How do you test for diabetes? Using urine, add Benedict's solution, it'll turn from blue to orange. This is a positive test for urine. Okay, you might be asked about burette solution, which is the test for protein. And protein is goes from blue to purple. Okay, if you've got protein in your urine, that means you've got kidney damage. Okay, what is the need for a kidney transplant, replacing a failed kidney with a healthy one? What is dialysis? It removes toxic urea, remains the correct balance of salt and water in your body, as your kidneys can't. Okay, so that's used when your kidneys don't work. You kind of then need to be able to talk about the advantages and disadvantages of dialysis and the advantages and disadvantages of a kidney transplant. Okay, advantage of dialysis: keeps you alive while you're waiting for a suitable donor, does not involve major surgery. Disadvantages: you need a strict diet, so many hours a week on a dialysis machine, and they're very expensive. Kidney transplant then, no diet restrictions, no need for dialysis, allow patients to live a long, full life. It's difficult to find a donor, risk of injection, you have to take drugs, requires called immunosuppressants, requires major surgery.